You ready for your YouTube debut? So these people, they're not having a problem or anything, right?
Well, no, it's just a checkup.
So you check out the furnace portion first?
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll clean up the furnace. I normally just kind of clean it up after the winter season, see what we got. Adjust the dampers with this one.
Do you know about how old this one is?
It's 21 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. See, checking if it's blowing out the right temperature, because if it's not, then you can kind of tell that's a problem straight out of the gate.
Is this just checking the temperature drop?
Yeah. Looks like it's pretty cold. At 24 degrees. It's so loose.
It looks pretty clean for such an old system.
I know, yeah. You're doing a good job on it.
Yeah. Seal that up.
Yeah.
You just clean both sides every time you come out?
Yeah, that's generally what I do.
So what's that piece?
This is the flame sensor.
Okay.
This is what detects their flames are coming out. If it gets dirty, what will happen is it won't detect any fire, and so it will shut the furnace down because it thinks there's a malfunction going on. So if this isn't cleaned regularly, that'll happen and you'll be showing up.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. When I was dispatching, the technicians would be like, it was just a dirty flame sensor. I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
So it's just this little piece.
Yep, just this little piece right here, yeah.
Okay.
I've pulled them out and they've been like just caked with like calcium and stuff. That's the igniter.
Okay.
So if that ohms out really high, that means it's not getting hot enough.
Okay.
Because it gets hot and that's what lights the fire in there. Eventually it'll get old and it'll stop igniting it on the first try. So it'll actually like go once or twice. Sometimes it's not really noticeable, but then eventually it'll just quit working. I might just look through here really quick. So I'm not going to pull the whole thing out. I can just look through here and
just as a quick check.
Yeah. This changed. So that's good. That capacitor down there is low.
What are you working on there?
This is the drain line. I just blew it out. I'm gonna go down here and blow it out down here too. Most of the time those will get clogged up and then it'll stop draining water here and it'll start pouring into the furnace. I think we're finished up down here. I can head up now. This is my first concern is right here. With it being so hot out, this suction line should be sweating, and it's not. It generally means that it's low on refrigerant. I'll let it run for a few minutes. Now we just gotta wait for it to, you're supposed to wait like 15 minutes or so for things to level out. We'll run inside. I gotta check the temperature, the humidity in the home, so I can check, see if that's straight. have a chart on my phone that tells me, so we need roughly 15 for our superheat gear. We got 29, so it's low on refrigerant.
That's the capacitor thing right there.
Yeah.
Tubular.
Yeah, this one right here. Okay, that one's fine. Yeah, so it's low on the compressor side. So there's two sides to it. You've got your fan side, and then you've got your compressor side. It helps start up those things and it helps keeps them running. And they tend to get low. And this one, it's low around. It's rated for 55, and I'm getting 45. 100 minus, or 18% low on that side. And that's past the 10%. We recommend changing it out. I'm gonna have to go talk with him about that. The same one in the basement. I'm going to start it. Oh yeah. So it's rated to start at 88, that's the max, and it started at 103. It's starting really hard.
And that would be the fault of the capacitor being low?
Oh, that would help. That would be a part of it. It's just so old as well. Yeah. Once they get kind of this age, what will happen is it'll, because it's starting and stopping and starting and stopping constantly, that it will just get harder and harder to start it up. I'm kind of shocked it's lasted this long. Probably because we're taking care of it.
Yeah. Is there a kind of like a running theme with air conditioner issues, or?
Most of the time, what I'll see is the capacitors just going low. That's like the most common failure. If it's up there in age, the compressor will be starting really hard. I mean, more recently, I've been seeing a lot of dirty filters. That's another thing. Yeah. What happens is if the filter gets really dirty, the coil in there, right above the furnace, it'll ice up. And it'll turn into a block of ice. A few weeks ago, I was at somebody's house, and they hadn't changed their filter out, and it just turned into a block of ice. Well, I'll go talk with him about it, and then I'll schedule the next appointment, and then I'll email all these notes to him, so he has them.
So what's the verdict on this one?
I mean, it's low on refrigerant. It's got the capacitor's going bad. The indoor capacitor's going bad, and I don't know how long it's gonna last. But from the way it's starting, how it was doing that little hiccup when it was starting, it's whatever he wants to do.
Do you know sign language?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I know a little bit of sign language.
So how do you say "have a nice day" in sign language?
I know how to finger spell it.
All right.
H-A-V, have a, N-I-C. Nice. Oh no. That's it. There you go.
Multi-talented Ezra on the service call here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me follow you around.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. We'll see ya.
Yep, see ya.